Kalibo, the place where I grew up, where I climbed my first tree, where I picked my first Aratilus, where I jumped my first river, where I first sailed a banana balsa and conquered the artesian well, where I first said no, I'm not getting a haircut, the land that cradled 1,000 civilizations, the little town that sought to my heritage, where the heart defies every age, where the mind nestles the rice fields, where the peanut cloth weaves itself history after history, where 1,000 people, pure and simple, turned unto legends unknown, and only tales of battles lost and won with no memory, and only treaties made and broken and restored, where religion and culture have quilted people and the Holy Child and celebrated for over 800 years, where antiquity and ancestry were never meant to be exhumed, where that first 1,000 suns still rise in everyone's eyes and turn into 1,000 dreams and awake to silver morning, turning on the smiles and sighs that golden dusks may give way to fiery sunset. Now I look ahead and I see the very same land, the place where I grew up, the land that cradled that ancient heritage, born and lost and found of a nobility, the heart and soul of her identity. And I see it being restored in her songs, in her youthfulness, the call of the mountains, a rhythm of the sea, the chirr of the birds, rare and unknown, this land has hosted for centuries. And I feel the wind caught in the hills, while ancient trees reach past the heavens as they bear witness to it all. And in the Auckland River, in her never-ending search for the infinite sea, now everything sits still as I see the ocean yonder across the rice fields, a lonely red, white and radiant flies low. Where are my silence, as if to tell me to let go? The sundown is ready for that ancient sun to rise, and before a crimson dawn them drums shall beat again. The place that has been hosting 1,000 heritage is now ready to yet celebrate another year of her over 800 years of faith and culture and dance and drumbeat in praise of that Holy Child within us all, and embrace the new day. Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam. Kalibo, the place where I grew up, where I climbed my first tree, where I picked my first Aratilus, where I jumped my first river, where I first sailed a banana balsa and conquered the artesian well, where I first said no, I'm not getting a haircut, the land that cradled 1,000 civilizations, the little town that sought to my heritage, where the heart defies every age, where the mind nestles the rice fields, where the peanut cloth weaves itself history after history, where 1,000 people, pure and simple, turned unto legends unknown, and only tales of battles lost and won with no memory, and only treaties made and broken and restored, where religion and culture had quilted people and the Holy Child and celebrated for over 800 years.